guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is really just going to be a really wearable Valentine's Day look. This is something that I'll probably wear on Valentine's Day, some sort of version along these lines. But I'm going to be using 3 palettes. Well, I'm going to be using 2 of them, but these 3 palettes come in a set by Too Faced. Best Year Ever. It was kind of like a limited edition Christmas set. I got these from TJ Maxx. They were a really good deal. And then I'm going to go in with the Super Fun Night palette. And then this is a Sigma E40. It's just a really fluffy blending brush. And first shade I'm going to go in with is called Oh What Fun. And I'm just going to use this as a transition shade. Just kind of want to pop this all over. Now, in this tutorial, I'm going to skip my other eye, so I'm just going to show you guys what I do on one eye. I don't want to be too tedious and bore you guys with all of my blending and my mascara, especially since my last video. I basically went really in depth on how I do everything, especially my mascara, and then obviously I did my foundation, my bronzer, my blush, my highlight, and my brows off camera. Just because you guys saw all of that too, and I don't want to be super tedious and repetitive. Now this next brush I'm going to be using is an Urban Studio brush, and I'm going to be going in with the I Believe in Pink palette next, and that shade that I am taking is called Spoiled Rotten. This shade I'm going to focus mainly on my crease. I just want the shade to be a little bit more precise than the last one. The last one was really smoked out. This one I kind of want to go in and darken it up and define it a little bit more. These brushes are also really awesome. I highly recommend them. I also picked them up at TJ Maxx. I got them in like a set. It was like a precision eye set or something like that, but it came in a set of 3. But they were really awesome. I didn't expect to like them, but so far so good. They've done a pretty good job, so I highly recommend them. They're a very good price as well. And then this is another Urban Studio brush. This one is really flat and dense. Now I'm gonna go in, this is actually a blush. It's supposed to be a blush. I'm gonna use it as an eyeshadow. The color that I want to put over top of it was a little bit darker than I wanted. I wanted it to come off a little bit more pink and purple, but it's a little bit deeper than I'd hoped. So I'm hoping by putting this really hot pink blush on my eyelid underneath it, it'll help to just make it a little bit more pink and purple like I'm envisioning. And it did help. I think I probably would have gone a little bit more opaque with it. Probably would have gone a little bit heavier. I didn't want it to come across too pink. And I definitely didn't want to go overboard, especially since that blush is a hot pink Barbie blush. I didn't want to go too crazy. I probably could have gone a little bit heavier with it, but I'm still happy with the outcome. The shade that I'm putting over top of it now is called Wish For It. It's just a really pretty shimmer shade. It's a really deep plum. It's really pretty and creamy. So I'm just using my ring finger, especially with these shimmer shades. I like using my finger to apply them first. I feel like they come across a little bit more opaque that way, a little bit more shimmery. And of course the warmth from your finger just kind of helps to warm them up and make them a little bit more creamy. And then I'm just going to go back in with the same brush that I used for that pink blush that I put on my lid first, and I'm going to go back in with that shimmer shade, and I'm just going to kind of make everything a little bit more precise. And I'm going back in with my Sigma E40 brush. Just want to make sure that everything is really blended. And then this is a brush from a Vanity Planet set that I have. These are vegan, cruelty free, they're really awesome. I talked about these in my last video. And I'm just going to go in with that same shade that I popped in my crease, Spoiled Rotten from the I Believe in Pink palette. I just want to make this a little bit more smoked out. I want this to be more of a glam look. I feel like popping some eyeshadow on your lower lash line really gives it a smoked out, a little bit more of a glamorous look. I normally never skip this step. Okay, so this is something that I actually just picked up the other day. So it's almost kind of a first impression. This is the Endless Silky Eye Pen. And it's from Pixi by Petra. This is in the shade Deep Plum. Now this I'm just popping on my waterline, on my upper lash line. Now I don't normally do this step just because it's really hard for me to find an eyeliner that really stays on as long as I wanted to. My eyes are, I don't want to say sensitive, but they water really easily. So it's hard for me to find an eye pencil that really stays as long as I want it to. But this one actually was really awesome and it stayed on for a decent amount of time. I probably could have reapplied it throughout the day, but I didn't. So if you wanted to, it would be really easy to slip that in your purse and just reapply it, deepen it up throughout the day if it's wearing. I did put this on my lower lash line, my waterline as well. Now, this is a step I never do, but for this look, I wanted to go a little bit different, and I feel like I just helped to make it a little bit more smoky, which is what I was going for. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. Here I'm just going in with a spoolie, and I'm just going to brush through my lashes really quick, and then I'm going in with my Tarte eyelash curler. I talked about this in my last video. This eyelash curler is awesome. I really want to make sure my lashes are super curled, especially for this look. I'm not using falsies in this look just because I feel like sometimes, depending on the look you're going for, falsies can really hide all of that work that you've put in to your shadow. So I'm gonna skip it. I'm just gonna really make sure my eyelashes are curled, that they're dark for this one. That way they're still dramatic, but they're not overpowering. Now I talked about this mascara in my last video. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Lashes to Die For mascara. I really like this so far. The brush on this is super different. It almost looks like a comb, so it really helps to separate them, which I really love. And it is really awesome if you're somebody who likes to layer mascara like I do. This is also a mascara I talked about in my last video. It is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. The wand on this brush is curved, so it is really awesome for giving you a really nice curl and really voluminous lashes. So this is a combo that I'm really loving right now. I like the way that these two mascaras look in combination with each other. And I'm just using the Roller Lash Mascara for my bottom lashes. And then I'm going back in with that Pixi by Petra eyeliner, just because I want to make sure that it's really opaque. Alright, now this brush I think I probably talked about in the last video. It's just a Wet n Wild brush. It's kind of like the Urban Studio one. It's really flat and dense. And I'm just going in with the shade Pink Pink. It's a really pretty gold shimmer shade. It has a little bit of like a rose undertone. Just going to pop this on my inner corner. I just wanted to lighten it up a little bit. I didn't want to leave it bare. I feel like it kind of takes away from the look. It's not necessarily complete in my opinion, especially with a look like this, if you don't pop something bright on your inner corner. And then I'm going to add a little bit on my brow bone, just the teeniest amount. I don't want to go overboard. And then there's me messing with my hair and admiring my work. I was really happy with how this look turned out. And then I did tell you guys I was doing my other eye off camera. So I just went ahead and went through all the same steps on the other eye. Now, this is also a product that I picked up just the other day. It's also a first impression. It is another Pixi by Petra product, and it is their lip contour liner. It is in the shade Natural Rose. I'm just going in and I'm going to line my lips. Just want to make sure that my lines are really crisp and that my lips are really even, look plump and look full. Both of these Pixi by Petra products I really recommend. The eyeliner was fantastic and this lip liner is really awesome too. It lasted a decent amount of time. Especially with me, I'm kind of violent with my eating and I'm constantly wiping my mouth, making sure I don't have any food stuck in my face. So lip products don't necessarily tend to last very long on me, but this one did a really awesome job, and it is a really pretty shade as well. Alright, and the next I'm going in with my Too Faced Melted Liquified Long Wear Lipstick. This is definitely long wear, and it is a really pretty shade. Now, it says Chihuahua on the back. I don't know if that's the name for this shade. I will double check and link it down in the description box. I will link everything that I used in this video down in this description box. That way you have a list of all the products I used. But this is also a first impression. I got this at TJ Maxx in a set, and it is really, really, really awesome. And it's a really pretty shade. It went perfect with the lip liner I picked out. Well guys, this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do my makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial overall. I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm hoping to have another look out before Valentine's Day, something maybe using some colors that are a little bit more fun and bold and out there, something a little bit different. But give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Thanks for watching.